What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. Well, today, as you see by the thumbnail, we're going to be doing some headlight work. See right here, it's real. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but it's crazed a little bit. It's got like a little bit of something over them. See the air and water's getting in there. Of course, water's getting in there, and the same thing with this headlight too. It's like a little something over them, and water is getting in there. I'm either gonna fix these headlights or totally destroy them by what we're gonna do today, because we're gonna take them apart and see if we can reseal them, if it's possible, and clean them up a little bit, make them a little bit more presentable. So let's get started taking these things out and see what we can do with them. I'm wondering if this thing could even be saved or not. Oh, cracks right in there. Of course, little drain hole in the bottom right there. Yeah, let's see why this thing is probably leaking. Yeah, that sucks. But that's what we're doing, taking that off to see what we can do with it. But yeah, that right there sucks bad. Yeah, it's cracked all the way around it. Well, let's continue taking all these out, because the way this thing looks, I might have to end up replacing these bad boys. So these LMR headlight sets are not the greatest in the world. I mean, they look good when you put them in, but they don't last a long time. And if I get another one, I might have to be from there, because I don't know if anybody else has got any like this. But let's keep rolling. All right, I got them all out. Now you can see, yeah, maybe that different angle you can kind of see. It was clear right there, and it starts getting real crappy looking. Yeah, that right there is what we're gonna try to clean up, and if anything, see if we can make sure these things are sealed so the water won't get in them, at least the side markers and the turn signal. That's the bad part. But I haven't really got any water inside the headlight housing, so those right there might not be too bad. Mainly, it's like I was saying, it's the side markers and the turn signals. So let's get to seeing what we're gonna do with that next. All right, as you know, this is like the next day, because I had a little something I had to do. But anyway, I got the lights out, and I dry sanded one and I wet sanded the other. So let's see the difference in the two, and if you can tell if there's a difference. This might be hard to detect, but still a little bit right there, little right there. Yeah, it'll be kind of hard to pick it up on the camera, but you might be able to see a little bit right in there. That's the one I wet sanded. And the one I dry sanded, it is
awesome looking. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little hazy right in there. But for the most part, all this up in here is what I dry sanded. But yeah, this is wet sanding right there. What's left of it, and dry sanding. Yeah, I know people wet sand a lot of stuff, but I dry sanded that one, and it looks great to me. So I'm gonna go back and dry sand the one I wet sanded and see if I can get it to look like the one I dry sanded initially. So then we can get them headlights back in the GT, because it looks crazy without them headlights in there. Let me sand these things down and get back with you in a few and show you how the one that I wet sanded first looks after I dry sanded it. As you can see, I got the other one done, and it looks good too now. I don't know why I wanted to wet sand those things when dry sanded and took the little haze or whatever it is right off of it. So now I'm finna polish it with the same that I used on the notch, the heavy correcting compound. I'm gonna use that and then possibly a finishing polish just to see if it'll look any better. But for right now, I'm gonna put that on there, the heavy correcting compound, and then see if it looks any better. Yeah, I'll film it, I guess. A little time lapse. Okay, as you've seen, both of them are polished, and they're not perfect, but compared to the way they were, these things look great. So look at them. So that little stuff right there is on the inside. I guess it kind of leaked in from the back or whatever, but yeah. That looks great. And if I can remember to, I'll slip a picture of it, of the old ones right in here. How they used to look. Yeah, you might be mad at how I did them, but I'm tell you what, you can't be mad at those results. Those results are banging. But I know I'm gonna get somebody that don't like the way I did them. We know we ain't gonna be able to please everybody, but still, those results are awesome. So now I got to figure out something with these other lights and see if I can get those things to stop leaking. Because these things right here is almost like a bowl, because they was holding water. But I don't think I'll be able to do too much with those, because I think those were sealed in a way that they cannot be taken apart. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do anything with those off camera. If I can figure something out, I'll get back with you shortly. One thing I almost forgot to tell you is what sandpaper I used. The sandpaper that I used, I started off with 220, went to 800, then 1200, then 1500, in that order. And as you can see, as at the end of each phase, it seemed like it was a little bit clearer
with the 800 and a little bit clear with the 1200 and a little bit clear with the 1500. That was just it smoothing itself out. So it worked out pretty good. So like I'm saying, let me check on these side marker lights and turn signals and see if I can seal those things up. All right, I'm in the laundry room and I'm trying to figure out where this water is coming from. And I filled up the sink full of water. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see where the bubbles are coming from. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Right there. See it? So now we know where the leak's at. Let's get this thing filled up. And maybe at least that one won't be leaking anymore. All right. As you can see, we're pretty much done with the headlights. And what we're gonna do now is work on those turn signals and side markers. And I did something a little bit unorthodox with it, but remember those cracks that were running down the sides of the signals and stuff? Well, this is what I did. See all down the side, I painted them. And I used Plasti Dip.
You serious?
Yeah, I know that's a little crazy, but these headlights were all jacked up anyway. So I decided to coat it with a good thick coat of Plasti Dip all around the edge. As you can see, it's a nice thick coat on there. Yeah, and I did that to all of them. I just want to see if it's gonna hold or if it's gonna keep the water out, because it is plastic. So I coated all of them real thick. As you can see again, it's a nice thick coat on there. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose. These headlights are garbage anyway, or the side markers and turn signals, they're garbage anyway. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well, I just have to get another pair anyway. So next thing we gotta do is just put them in. Now, the moment everybody has been waiting for, how do they look reinstalled? Here you go. Yeah, they look pretty good compared to the way they used to look. And I will let you know if that Plasti Dip holds up and keeps the leaks from happening. I'm not gonna pour any water over it. I'm just gonna let nature take its course. If I ride in the rain or wash the thing, which it's crazy dirty, but when I wash it, I'll see if it's leaking or not. Well, that's it for that. And one thing I do want to mention, I do have love for verts. Some of y'all will know what I'm talking about. But if you like that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell so you get that fresh stuff when it comes out, and we'll see you later.